Yo, right here. Right here in the small box. Right here in the small... Wow, sorry. My bad. Yo, welcome back to Single Seated Reactions only on the Flex Mind Network. I'm the original Anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. Yo! Your academics is a fraud. Yo, what did Dr. Umar Johnson say? Yo, cite your sources! Cite your sources! Looks like he didn't do it, brother. It looks like he didn't do it. And I'm not surprised. If there's one thing about this channel that we will not do, is that we were not going to react anything djakademiks does. Reason being, not that I don't trust him, is that he's so biased. He rides nuts so much. That is just, there's no point to even just tuning in to what he does. Because we already know what kind of narrative he's going to draw. The real source king is the Vil. Let's be completely honest. Some people might catch news just like that, and they're going to act upon the news that they catch and go live. Yes, you caught wind of something that's very juicy. The Vil is the one that does the research. He's top dog. He's top don. He's the one people need to respect more. I need to see this channel with at least 50K subscribers, no doubt. No doubt. That's what he deserves. Y'all already know. If you tune into my channel and you see some of the reactions that I do to the Vil, he don't miss. He don't miss. It's crazy. But y'all know I like to talk too much. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about the channel. Drop a comment down below. Do you think this is true? I trust the Vil, so I know it's going to be true. Now, with that being said, let's just jump straight into the video. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on here.
What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's to the top right corner of the video. But let's get
y'all make sure you subscribe to his channel, eh? No cap.
into it, man, because today I wanted to talk about how Drake is ruining academics' credibility as a researcher.
Talk.
So as many of you know who tapped into the channel yesterday, who have been watching the channel since the last time we went live.
That is an egregious picture of the boy. Having barrettes in your hair is wild. At damn near 40. That's insane work.
We talked about how academics had sent these messages about Drake talking badly about LeBron between this other male individual. We talked about how academics was saying that that was fake, and then we proved later on that it turned out to be real from what it looked like on Instagram, from the things that the gentleman was posting online. It looked like he wasn't lying, and he had the receipts to back it up.
Yo, I think I got a subscription from Vil. Yo, appreciate you for your subscription. I literally just saw it not too long ago, before I started the video, before I started doing this. I literally just remember, but shout out to Vil, no cap.
Now, the crazy part about this individual, his name is Chris Blake Griffith. Apparently, this man has been in some controversy himself. He's been in a lot of issues in the sports entertaining world when it comes to boxing and when it comes to the NFL. Here, this is where academics and Drake get involved. This is how Drake getting caught lying destroyed djakademiks' credibility in just 24 hours. I'm going to run through this thread and I'm going to see what it is exactly that it says, break down the whole story. So it says here that on May 29, 2023, Chris Blake Griffith, a clothing designer, I guess he's a clothing designer now. Not
this man's a clothing designer?
He was attacked and robbed by Stephon Diggs, an NFL player, brother, and two friends. Stephon Diggs apparently tried to make a zesty move on him, which is Chris, and he turned him down. So Diggs sent his brother and his friends to take him out.
Zesty how?
So I guess this was payback for whatever Stephon was accused of doing.
Yo, imagine Pillow talking with a fashion designer, bro. That's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
I guess he sent his brother and his friends to go after Chris. It says, but luckily Chris escaped. The perpetrators got arrested and eventually had to do some community service. Right here, it's a clip of them, I believe, in an elevator scenario. And this is where they step in, and this is where they confront him, and all that, right? Can't play it any further than that. But essentially, they take him to the ground, and they try to get him out of the elevator. This is Dares. This is the individual by the name of Dares, which I'm sure they're trying to hint that this man has a relationship with Stephon Diggs. And this was them trying to get him out of the elevator. See, that's Dares right there. And this is them trying to get him out of this area right here. So this is the scenario essentially that the man was talking about with Drake.
Oh, now he trying to run too. Look at him.
Yes, this was the scenario. This is the elevator from another angle. This is him outside of it. This is the whole thing that the man was trying to explain to Drake with that incident that happened. This is the angle where you see all the men go inside the elevator and try to question him.
That whole scene just looked crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So this is basically some more proof of what was happening that built up to that point where he messages Drake. So we know that this man is close to Drake because he designed clothes for OVO. He also gave him these shorts. This is something that we confirmed.
Is that literally legit? Like, what is? Yo, I ain't gonna. These are ugly. Is that a boa? Does he have like a fur boa on the side of the shorts? Out here looking like loose velvet rope. Like, what is this?
This is something that he had posted as receipts that he knows Drake personally on a personal basis. So this is him with Drake.
There's no way Drake is happy with them shorts.
Of them all together.
Being gifted shorts is egregious.
Here. So we could confirm that this man was cool with Drake. He knew Drake, and that Drake was lying again, was not telling the truth. And this is where we kind of started with it. The connection between the two got heated, and Drake apparently called him a rat, which prompted Chris to leak some DMs on his Instagram between him and Drake. The shocker on the DM was within the messages, Drake is insinuating that LeBron might have cheated on his wife, Savannah. And this is where everything just fell out into play with us discovering these messages. But it looks like we were in the middle of something bigger than what he was just saying about LeBron. When it comes to Chris and his issues with Stephon Diggs and Drake calling him a rat, it looks like there was a whole other issue going on that took into play, but also with the LeBron disrespect that's been going on with Drake, it also added a role into these messages as well, which was the reason why they kind of went viral in the first place. But now this whole situation is going viral again, even though this happened a few months ago, because they got Drake involved and because the fact that people kind of like shrugged it off as not being true. Now it looks like it all might be true. Now it looks like it all might have some truth to it. But this is when Akademiks started lying about the whole scenario, possibly afraid of repercussions of the DMs. Drake wanted to shut it down, so he contacted Akademiks to tell that the DMs are fake. He quickly posted on X that the DMs are fake and that Chris is only using this for clout. He says these are fake. These are fake DMs.
I remember this part.
He got mad, made up some fake DM, tried to make the blogs and everything go viral. And
bro, you understand how hard it is to make fake DMs and to make it look real? There's probably a generator out there, but you can tell those are fake. Bro, to make real DMs is crazy, bro. And judging by the situation and everything behind it, it seems true. Now, me personally, I'm going with the side that says this is that. Cool. Is there a possibility that these could be fake? Highly unlikely. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Because you can tell by the actions behind this. Look at what happened to dude. And then look at what, look how Drake responded and Drake moved after. Because he said he tried to deny it, which is why Akademiks is coming out saying that these are fake, sourced by the boy. So, let's just keep going. We got 5 minutes to this.
The story sourced the boy, which is really bad because it's those same DMs where Drake is calling him a rat. You're calling those DMs fake, but you're confirming that those DMs are real when Drake calls him a rat. It doesn't make sense at all. Either they're real or fake. Nonetheless, they are real, confirmed to be real. This is Drake using Akademiks to spin a different narrative. So this is literally Akademiks being uncreditable, not being a reliable source, not being truthful, and being one-sided in this situation on Drake's side. Drake is using the media, and this is Akademiks, right? He is the media. He's the #1 hip-hop media outlet. He's using him to his benefit, so that way he could try to change the narrative online that none of this is real, when in fact it is real because there's so many receipts to prove the boy wrong, to prove Drake wrong, and to prove that Akademiks is lying for Drake. This is why people don't believe Akademiks at all. This is why people think that he's not credible anymore, because anything that Drake says, he's going to think it's true. When you're somebody that's been doing this shit as long as Akademiks, it's you have to do your due diligence to confirm whatever Drake is telling you is true or not.
You better raise that voice, my boy. I don't care. I don't care if people get upset that you talking too loud. You better raise that voice. You let that little boy know who's boss. Real talk. The hell?
You can't just take it by word of mouth. Just because Drake says that it's true doesn't mean that it is. You have to figure it out for yourself if it's really true or not. Him just messaging Drake and Drake saying that it's not real, and then him posting it immediately after he tells him.
Drake is not a source. He's not a source. You got to go to the source. You got to message that little fashion designer and get it from him. See what's going on. Or you get both sides. And then figure it out. But you know he's not going to be truthful. Because we probably know. He probably taking like some sort of payment or something. So I ain't even surprised, bro. I ain't going to keep it a band with you, bro. I ain't going to lie.
That it's not is definitely something a fan would do. It's not somebody who's doing their due diligence, and it's somebody who's losing all credibility right before our very eyes.
For real.
This is why nobody goes to Akademiks for the truth anymore. This is why anybody can't take what Akademiks is saying to be the truth at all, and this is why people are believing that he's losing all his credibility at this time. Most of the news outlets that posted the DMs quickly deleted once Akademiks announced that Drake himself told Ak that the DMs are fake. This is all the things that Drake is trying to do to prove that these aren't real. The end game, Chris, extremely furious for not only being called a rat, but also a liar, posted a video of the DMs that showed that the DMs are in fact real. And that Drake lied to Akademiks to try to cover up the stuff that he said.
Look at the actions. Look at the actions. The man had to put the video out to let y'all know what's good. Had to go to the Champagne Poppy page and go to the messages and show the man's messages off. Bro. What are we talking about? You're getting embarrassed. Master manipulator, yes? You're getting exposed. And you're dragging your brethren down with you. That's evil work right there.
That's why Savannah. So this is confirming that not only is Drake calling Buddy a rat and a liar, he's also insinuating that LeBron cheated on his wife and that this guy was a fucking liar. And that this guy was a liar, but he's not a liar, bro. He's telling the truth. And it looks like whatever he got going on with Stephon Diggs, or whatever the case might be real also, bro. Allegedly. We'll keep it alleged, but apparently...
Don't keep it alleged when the video's right there, bro. Don't bother. I know it's part of your branding. And you know what? Stick to your brand, because that's important. But me personally, I see you right there on Front Street. You're not on Back Street. You're on Front Street. I see you right there. I'm not blind. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let's keep going.
Apparently, the story was so big months ago, but it didn't really grow legs because people just couldn't believe that Stephon Diggs would do that. Now that this is involved again with Drake and all that, it looks like that story might actually have some truth to it. Allegedly, though. We'll keep it alleged, but I don't know the full story until this point, just because we came into the story when Drake came into the story. But it looks like Drake did everything that he could do to keep this shit under wraps. Aftermath, it's almost poetic, definitely ironic. Akademiks was the one to expose Drake as a liar, and Drake was the one who caused Akademiks to lose his credibility. And I think that's the story that we need to understand. Akademiks was the one to expose Drake as a liar, but Drake is the one who caused Akademiks to lose all his credibility. And I bring this story to you for that exact reason. I think Akademiks is somebody who let this beef get to his head. I think he let his pride get to him. And I think him being the #1 hip-hop media outlet source for everything hip-hop has gotten to him. And he's losing that credibility for having that title when he listens to Drake at every single word that he types to him, every single word that he says to him, instead of doing his due diligence and looking up that information and finding out if it's real or not on his own, not just getting it from word of mouth. People lie. Drake lies. Drake manipulates. And I think Akademiks is going to pay for that every time that he listens to Drake. With situations like this, look at these. Look at this. 4.6 million views. A lot of people are starting to understand that Drake controls Akademiks. Akademiks isn't a reliable source, and he's not a reliable source anymore. Akademiks is losing all his credibility because of the loyalty that he has for Drake. This situation is just one scenario where they got caught in a lie. Who's to say other scenarios that they lied about? And who's to say in the future what other scenarios they will lie about? As far as I'm concerned, anything that Akademiks says, I wouldn't believe. Anything when it comes to the rap beef, I wouldn't believe. Whatever it comes about Drake, I wouldn't believe. Whatever it comes about Kendrick Lamar, I wouldn't believe Akademiks at all. Definitely losing a lot of credibility, and is becoming less of a reliable source when it comes to hip-hop media information because he chose a side in the beef. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this scenario. I really do feel like Drake caused a lot of issues for Akademiks. I think he messed up his credibility, his reliability. You messed up everything when it comes to that, bro, because he wanted to use him. He didn't have his best interests at heart. I'm not trying to speak up for Akademiks at this point, but it's true. That's what Kendrick said when he called him a manipulator. I think Akademiks is just blind because he's friends with a celebrity. He's friends with one of the biggest hip-hop stars that's came out of this generation. And I feel like Akademiks really just needs to look in the mirror and realize that Drake is not somebody that has his best interests at heart. He only cares about himself.
Wow.
But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. Y'all get back to me in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.
Keep it a legend, yes, sir. And right there, that's that. Oh, the box line. Hey, shoot, there it is, bro. Front Street. Right there on Front Street, you know what I'm saying? I just find it amazing that these are the kind of people that, you know, that are at the top. I just find it amazing, bro. It's okay to rotate through different individuals throughout, you know, careers. You know what I'm saying? Like, when your career gets to a top and you start to decline a little bit, I feel like it's best to rotate somebody in that can continue to wave so that you will never get this kind of nonsense ever again. Why not do that? Why not try that concept? Why? Because when you apply this, at the end of the day, you will avoid situations like this, meaning that you can technically build a brand like this when you really sit and think about it. Like, oh, these guys over here only produce the right kind of news. They barely produce anything that's wrong, anything that's foolishness, nonsense, any kind of matter like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you understand? Like it's almost like TSN, ESPN. Well, Fox Sports is done. Let's keep it a buck. Joy Taylor, you fumbled bad. If y'all want me to talk about that, let me know in the comments. But yeah, like all these situations can be avoided. You don't need to speak on a lot of these things. Let's be completely honest. But that's the life that you chose. Now look at you. Is what it is with you Akademiks. Because you don't DJ. You're just academics. Anyway, y'all know what time it is. Listen, this is Single City Reactions only on the Flex Mind Network. Take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long, and long live. Peace. Pray for California. Real talk.